Exhale, lay down. Take your hands under your forehead. Hey everyone, welcome to class. This is a nice, refreshed, classic backbends flow for you. I've done a bunch of backbends classes, but it's nice to just have a refreshed one to go to whenever you're in the mood for backbends. So this one is going to include several different kinds of backbends. We'll make sure we're thoroughly warmed up before getting into anything, but you'll see, of course, full wheel, that'll be at the end of class. We'll do bridge, puppy, some Cobra variations, mermaid, yeah, and of course we'll warm up to get into all of those. So the only prop you'll need is either a bolster or a couple blocks. I would use blocks, but the only thing I had in my room in here was my bolster. So whatever is in closest proximity to you, go ahead and grab either of those things. And we're just going to begin on our backs. So we're just gonna take kind of like a chest opener over your blocks or over your bolster, whichever one you end up using. So lie down. If you're on your bolster, you're gonna bring your hips just like a few inches in front of the bottom of that. And then lie down. You can let the arms drape open. The legs can be wherever they're comfortable. And of course, on your blocks, you probably already know where to go with that one. But once you get settled, just take a few breaths. Let the shoulders roll open and away from the chest. Palms face up. Breathing deeply. With each breath out, feel the muscles in the chest and through the stomach start to soften. Finding a little bit more space with each inhale. And more softness with each exhale. We'll just take a few more breaths here. And on your next breath in, bend the knees if they're not already, so you can plant the feet on the floor. Interlace the hands behind the head so you can support the head and slowly lift up off of your surface here, whatever you're on. You can move it totally off to the side because you won't need it anymore. So I'm gonna make a little bit of a noise here. Oh, that was quiet. Cool. Okay, let's roll over the ankles and come back to hands and knees so that you can do a few rounds of cat-cow. So exhaling, drop the head, relax the neck. Inhale, pull the sternum forward, look up. Exhale, round the back. Inhale, pull the chest through. And then just start to move at your own pace once you find a rhythm that feels good. And focus on the middle of the back here, so the thoracic spine. So really visualize that sternum leading the way. Bringing it forward and up. Pulling it back towards the heart. Straight back between the shoulder blades. Let's do one more round each way. And bring it back to neutral. Take the left hand behind the head. Open up the elbow. As you inhale, open the chest around. So again, kind of leading with the sternum. It's not going to feel like you're getting very far, but that's okay. Keep the weight in the right hand and evenly in the knees. And exhale, close it up. Tap elbow to elbow. And inhale, open up. Spinning through the chest. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 4. We're going to 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. Take it down. 1 round of cat-cow. Back to neutral. Right hand behind the head, elbows open wide, kind of like if you were going to do a sit-up on your back. You want to keep the elbows pulled out nice and wide. Inhale, revolve the chest around. Exhale, close it up. Inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, keep the hips stable. 8. Right hand down. Couple rounds of cat-cow just to bring everything back to even. 1 more. Exhale. And bring it back to neutral. Take the feet together, knees nice and wide. Slide the hips back and find child's pose. Sit the hips back onto the heels. Walk the hands forward, creating space around the shoulder blades, around the whole shoulder, really. And then look to the hands. Tuck the toes, sit up and back, downward facing. Maybe pedal out the feet. Oh, my calves are tight. Oh my gosh. You ever have that where like you think, you know, you've been doing yoga for a long time and then you hit your mat and somehow some part of you that you feel should be tight is really tight. Okay, a couple more rounds, a couple more breaths rather. If you're pedaling out the feet, eventually find kind of a stillness that feels comfortable. And on your next breath in, shift your weight forward, drop to the knees. Exhale, lower down between the elbows. Lay the chest flat. Take the hands about as wide as your mat, like just off the mat. Roll the shoulders back and inhale up for a wide cobra. Exhale, lower down. Take 2 more, nice and slow. Inhale, inflate the chest up. This does not have to be super high. Remember, this is just the first one. So go to like 60% of your capacity. Last time, inhale. You'll have plenty more opportunity to deepen those back bends. Take the hands back under the shoulders, tuck the toes, sit up and back, downward facing. Pedal out the feet. Find some stillness, and then inhale, shift your weight forward, plank. Exhale, lower down. We're gonna do that charging cobra again. So walk the hands wide, elbows point back. Inhale, inflate the chest, press up with the fingertips. Sternum lifts towards the sky. Exhale, lower. 2 more, inhale, inflate. Exhale, lower. Last one, inhale. Exhale, lower down. Hands under the shoulders, sit up and back, downward facing. We're gonna do 1 more round like that, so find some stillness in your down dog. Hopefully feeling a little bit better, less stiff. Shift forward, plank. Exhale, lower. Come all the way down to the mat. Charging cobra, so nice wide hands. Inhale, roll up. Exhale. So try not to make this an all lower back thing. Think of leading with the sternum so the thoracic spine gets some of that mobility too. Inhale. Higher is not better. Exhale, lower. In fact, I think like a mid-range is more effective for the middle of the spine anyway. 1 more time. Shoulders back. Inhale. Exhale, lower. Perfect. Hands under the shoulders. Sit up and back, downward facing just for 1 full breath in and a full breath out. Shift your weight forward. Knees down under the hips. Walk the hands out to the corners of your mat and shift back for puppy pose. Maybe coming down to the chin or just to the forehead, whatever you're comfortable with. Either way, think of melting the chest down towards the floor. And come back up to neutral. Walk the hands in Take a downward facing dog just for a moment. We're gonna end up in standing. So looking to the top of your mat, step the feet behind the wrists, take a forward fold. Relax the head, the neck, the shoulders. We'll take a couple easy sun salutations just to keep warming the body. Inhale, sweep the arms up, nothing fancy. Fingers touch, and then exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift the chest, flat back. Exhale, fold. Breathe in, step back to plank. You can drop the knees. Exhale, lower down. Find Cobra, just a regular Cobra. Exhale, lower. Tuck the toes, sit up and back, downward facing. Look to the hands. You can step or hop the feet up behind the wrists. Forward fold. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Fingers touch. Exhale, hinge forward. Inhale, lift the chest halfway. Exhale, fold. Breathe in, step or hop back. And move through your vinyasa, but take an extra breath in Cobra. And meet me back in downward facing. Inhale fully. Exhale fully. Look to the hands. Take the right leg straight up, bend the knee, open the hip, and see if you can look over your left shoulder and find the toes, just with your eyes. Come back to neutral. Step it forward, find a warrior one, reach the arms up. So bend the right knee. Doesn't have to be like the deepest version of this that you can do. We're gonna focus on the back. So the legs should be comfortable. You can sustain that. Inhale fully. Exhale, drop the arms to shoulder height. Cross the right arm over the left and find eagle arms. So the palms touch. Nice neutral here. And then on the inhale, I want you to reach the hands back and take a little back bend. Think of leading with the sternum. On the exhale, bow forward. Inhale, trace a line, an imaginary line with the fingers all the way up and back. Exhale, bow forward. One more time, inhale. Exhale, bow forward. Inhale, back up to neutral. Uncross the arms, warrior one. And then turn it around to the side of your mat, reverse warrior. Right side body opens. Keep the upper body as it is, just straighten the right leg, reverse triangle. Inhale fully, relax the left shoulder. Exhale, circle the hands around. Step back plank. Exhale, lower down between the elbows. Take the hands nice and wide. Charging Cobra 3 times. Shoulders roll back. Inhale. Keep the feet heavy. Exhale, lower. Inhale, shoulders roll back. Breathe in, lift. Exhale, lower. Shoulders roll back. Inhale. Exhale. Hands under the shoulders. Tuck the toes. Sit up and back, downward facing. Take the left leg straight up. Bend the knee, open the hip. Look over that right shoulder. See if you can see the toes. And then square it off. Step it through. Warrior one. Just regular warrior one for now. Find your balance, find your footing. Inhale fully. And then exhale, hands lower to shoulder height. Cross left over right, eagle arms. Once you feel balanced, inhale, draw a line. Fingers move up and back. Exhale, bow forward. Move slowly so you don't topple. Speed is not the goal here. Inhale. Little back bend. Exhale, bow. Last one, inhale. Keep the right foot solid and grounded. Exhale, bow. Come back up to where we started. Uncross the arms, warrior one. Spin it around, reverse warrior, left side body opens. Relax the right shoulder. And then keep that bend, just straighten the left leg. Reverse triangle. Inhale fully. Exhale, circle the hands around. Step back plank. Slowly lower. Laying the chest flat, nice wide hands. Charging cobra 3 times. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, lift the chest. Just moving halfway up. Exhale, hips are heavy, feet are heavy. Last one, shoulders roll back. Inhale. Exhale. Tuck the toes. Sit up and back. Downward facing. Take 2 more breaths here. On your next inhale, shift your weight forward. Come down to the knees, lower between the elbows. Bend both knees. Reach for the outsides of the feet. Let the shoulders roll back. And on your next inhale, kick the feet up towards the sky. Lift your gaze and find bow pose. So adjust as you need to. The higher you kick your feet and the more back towards the back of your mat you kick your feet, the harder this will be. Inhale fully. Exhale, lay down. Take your hands under your forehead. Breathe. Just relax the legs, relax the shoulders, the belly. And now bend the knees again. Reach for the outsides of the feet. The forehead can touch the mat. Feet just about hip width apart, or rather knees just about hip width apart. Shoulders roll back. Inhale. Lift the chest, kick the feet up. So feet are kicking up and back into the hands. Breathe in. Knees just hip width apart. Take 1 more round of breath. On that exhale, lay it down. Hands under the forehead. And let's do 1 more round. So forehead to the mat. Before we come into bow pose, remember this. I don't want you to only bend the lower back, but think of moving the sternum forward and up. So think of the middle back doing a lot of the work as well, and not just relying on the low back to take the brunt of it. All right, let's do 1 more. So bend the knees, keep the knees hip width apart, not letting them splay out to the side, holding on to the feet where the foot meets the ankle. And on your next breath in, kick up. Lead with the sternum, lead with the sternum. And use the strength of the legs. Relax the face, relax the neck. Inhale fully. Exhale, take it down. Press back to child's pose. Feet together, knees wide. Take a couple more breaths here. Inhale, slowly walk the hands in. Keep the hips connected to the heels. You can bring the knees together. Sit up tall. Interlace the hands. Press the palms away from you and round the back like you're tucking the tailbone under and pressing the hands away. And come back up to neutral. Let the hands rest in the lap. Close the eyes. Take a couple deep breaths. And let the eyes blink open. Thank you so much for joining me for class today. If you're wondering, wait a second, weren't we supposed to do full wheel? Yes, that is going to be in the full class, which lives inside Bad Yogi Studio. If you jump down to the description below this class, you'll see a link that'll get you free 14-day trial to Bad Yogi Studio. It's where all of my full-length classes live, including some shorter ones too, but most of them are 30 minutes or a little bit longer. But of course, there's something for everyone over 300 classes, whatever you're in the mood for, you can find MBYS. So jump down in the description, click the link. I hope to see you there. And of course, thank you for joining me here, and I'll see you right back here next time.